Cody Mitchell of Point Pleasant has had. Cody, welcome in, partner.
Hello, how you doing?
We're doing fine. Obviously, you're doing extremely well. 7 touchdowns tonight in the 54-14 win by the Big Blacks over Musselman. Outstanding job by you and your teammates.
Thank you, appreciate it. We worked pretty hard for it.
Well, I tell you what, David Darst, and I saw him this past Sunday in Parkersburg, and he and I were talking for a little while. You're 11-0 now on the season. Did you see that happening this year? Did you know you guys were going to be this good?
Well, I mean, it's been a long time coming. You know, we've worked our hind off from waking up at 5 a.m. every morning and lifting before school. We've definitely put the work in. I knew we were going to be a pretty good team by that.
Well, Coach Darst likes to work you guys pretty hard, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he don't slack off ever.
So you win on the opening round. You beat Musselman 54-14. It was a younger Musselman squad that made the trip over today to take you guys on, and you win the game by 40. But maybe talk a little bit about the Applemen you faced in the first round. They're kind of an up-and-coming team, a young ball club, and a nice first-round win for your Point Ball Club.
I thought they played pretty well. You know, they attacked us in a bunch of different ways. We weren't ready for it first, and we just compensated for that, and the linemen did a great job picking up all the stunts they were pulling on us.
Talking with Cody Mitchell from Point Pleasant. And Cody, certainly you've received a lot of accolades this season, and rightfully so, no question about it. I'm just curious now your thoughts, and I know you just get the win and you don't want to think about the next opponent, but that's the way this thing goes, particularly in the playoffs when you're playing one and done. Now next week, you get an opponent that you talk about Musselman being legit. The Huntington Highlanders are legit, no question about that. I know you haven't had thoughts on really them because you're trying to enjoy this win, but again, you know, in the playoffs, you got to be ready to play, and next week you guys will have to definitely be ready.
I mean, we got to be ready for everybody, but I think the Highlanders are actually a very great team. You know, they beat JW, and GW is a wonderful team, but I think they run the wing T. I think that's what they run. And I know I got a friend there, goes there, Ryan Guttrell. He's a pretty good player. I worked out with him there for a while. So we'll definitely have our hands full for sure.
Everybody this season, Cody, has talked about the offense for your ball club and the number of points that Point Pleasant puts up. But talk a bit about your defense and what makes it so special, because I think sometimes the defensive side of the ball gets overlooked when people think about the Big Blacks. You score so many points, but defensively your team is just as strong.
Yeah, we had them. They had some big plays on us tonight, but overall we had them pretty strong. They punted a lot. We had a lot more first downs than them. But our defense is very strong. You know, everyone does their job, and then our defense just prevails.